Welcome everybody to RetroYuuki VRChat news, and it is time for checking out the news for VRChat. So yesterday the update came around, and now Quest users have a chance to use video. So what does that mean? Let's take a look. Some new features. I'll be linking this to the description below as well. They added video link support to Quest. Previously, you had to use a direct video link or an external link resolver to get videos from various sites to play on Quest. Not anymore, video links of all kinds will work. We implemented a link resolver similar to the one we use on PC, so now you can play video on Quest without having direct video link. You can simply paste the URL. See our creator docs for a allow list of services that work with having allow users to allow untrusted URLs. You can now purchase yearly VRChat Plus subscription on Oculus Quest. There will be a new button on the VRChat Plus menu, yearly subscriptions, with a 16% discount versus subbing monthly. Yearly VRChat Plus subscription purchases will not work on the beta on Oculus Quest. We also redesigned the VRChat Plus homepage in the main menu. If you are a subscriber, the page will now change to indicate the status of your sub, as well as show a new VRC Plus specific settings. New avatar world filter added to search. We just wanted we just need something cool to wear. Improvements, according to this, group menu improvements including the following: merge and join a group and group search categories into one. Copy the group locations category from the social tab to the groups tab and rename it to group activity. If you're not a member of a group, we'll prompt you to find one or create one. We made it possible to throw all your VRChat pictures into one big unsorted folder, adding picture underscore output underscore folder to your configuration file and pointing at a valid folder should now redirect all pictures taken in VRChat that folder instead of my pictures slash VRChat. You can also stop sorting pictures from by adding by date by adding picture as underscore output underscore split underscore by underscore date to your config file and setting it to false. They added a group nameplate banner toggle to the action menu. And there are a bunch of fixes if you guys are interested. Now, if you are a creator, this is going for those who are creators in VRChat. That includes world and avatar creators. They added a support cube for OSC query, which allows easy OSC setup. Applications that implement OSC query can automatically find VRChat and configure themselves to send data. Native support for multiple OSC receivers. VRChat will automatically find QSC query apps which support data and it can send and open up a new port to send the data to each supported server. You can still configure OSC using launch options, however, if you don't, VRChat will automatically find a good UDP port if you turn on OSC at runtime. See the Unity examples for more information on how setting up an OSC query app and send to receive and send data. They added support for sending out head and wrist tracking data from the VR system over OSC. This feature will require the receiving app to use OSC query. This requires enabling an option in the tracking and IK section of the main menu allows sending head and wrist data via VR tracking OSC data. And there are some known issues. Lighting and avatar preview can be affected by world settings. Muting, unmuting via key or button does not play a sound. and OSC query input slash move backward provides an incorrect description. I will go over some of the fixes, but I'm not going to go all of them. You guys can read this on the blog, which I will link to you guys in the description below. Group fix, here's some fixes. Group locations no longer shows incorrect instance cards. Instance list no longer disappears when switching pages. The force camera near distance setting now properly displays the settings in the menu. Fix the jump to section button on the help and info page. Remove the change mic button from the quick menu audio settings on request. Remove resisting fallback quote toolback tool tip when switching between menus. Quick menu in VR no longer acts freaky when expanding the section and drop down menu. Large avatars no longer overlap or block the avatar report module when open. Added some missing strings from localized login flows. Added a link to our documentation and VRChat for users in unrecognized controller, and so much more. That's it for today's news for VRChat. More information, link in the description if you guys want to check this out. And today is VRChat day for our channel. We have the news, plus a preview of Moonlight House Build 1.06, which was released last night, but will be live tonight for VRChat with Luna the Wolf. And speaking of Luna the Wolf, we will be live with VRChat at 5:30. That's all for now. We'll see you guys in about a few hours for a new video, and a few more hours after that for our live stream. Luna the Wolf visits the Moonlight House 1.06. We'll see you guys soon.